So, as you know, our word of the month is trust. And we've been talking about trust in all these different challenges. And in our class on Wednesday night, we talked about raising our parents. And in that class, we talked about trust and building trust and losing trust and kind of what that means as far as our relationship with our parents. Today, we're going to talk about, do kind of an experiment here. And we're going to talk about building up trust. So let's say you start building up trust. You got home and you did your homework and nobody had to tell you what to do. You built up some trust. Then after you finish your homework, you decide, you're going to do your chores, the things that you're supposed to do, clean up, whatever your particular area is that you're supposed to clean up. And so you do that without having to be asked. You build up some more trust. There's some stuff going on at school that you probably shouldn't be involved in, and guess what you do? Instead of keeping it to yourself and holding it all in, you talk to your parents about it. You tell them the truth, and they're actually able to help you out, and they appreciate you telling them what's going on, and you build some more trust. All the way up until you see we've almost got this whole thing full here of trust. At this point, you're a very trustworthy teenager. You've built up all this trust. You've got kind of a reservoir of trust here. But then you kind of change your mind. And one night you're supposed to be home for curfew, and instead of calling and letting your parents know you're going to be late, you just are late. And then as time keeps going and you get home and you actually have homework, and your parents are like, "Don't you have homework?" And you're like, "No, I don't have homework," and you lie to them. And then you do something else that, you tell your parents a lie about something else, or you try, and maybe it's not even a lie. Maybe it's just kind of hiding something from them, or not bringing something to light that they should know about. And again, you lose them. And then you were trying to use all this water that you had built up, all this trust that you had built up, and you're like, let me take the car out, Mom and Dad, and they're like, "No," and because slowly your trust is being lost. Slowly your reservoir of trust is leaking. Everything that you do with your parents, good or bad, is going to be contributing to your water reservoir, your buildup of trust. Every decision that you make when it comes to your parents is going to be either building trust, putting trust in, or if it's big enough, knocking your trust over and dumping it out. Every interaction that you have, the way you handle it, the way you handle yourself, is either building trust or losing trust. Make sure that you're doing those things, that you're communicating with your family, that you're giving them a reason to fill up your reservoir of trust. And parents, make sure that you're looking for reasons to give them trust. Because a lot of times as parents, it's understandable that the more and more they poke holes in and more you lose trust in them, the easier it is to say, "You know what? I'm not even going to put water in there. I'm not even going to put my trust in them because I know it's going to leak out." But for a good, healthy relationship, teens, you have to be looking for ways to fill up your trust reservoir. And parents, you have to be looking for ways for them to do that. Communicate. Tell the truth. That's the way to a happy, trust-filled family.
One thing we ask of you, one thing that we desire, that as we worship you, Lord, come and change our